All right, we're live.
Yep.
Need to find that first cassette tape.
Yep.
All of a sudden, I don't want to play this anymore.
Does it have anything to do with the starting screen?
Yo. I forget what's Pat. Fuck me. I did a wave dash on my first try.
Nice.
All right, chat. There we go.
Yay.
Oh, right. I need to corner jump off of it.
I think so.
I don't want to play this anymore. Why are you not grabbing it?
Nope.
Yup, pretty much. Hey, Cam.
Hey. D10 drop in your last Apex game?
I don't know what that is.
Neither do I.
Is that like a crate gun? E10 these nuts. Haha. Genuinely got him.
Dropped in just for the joke. To get your T-virus vaccine.
All right, later, dude.
Er,
I'm not sure how long it's going to be a Celeste stream. I don't know. It's because I just woke up 6 minutes ago.
Can always go back for do the tapes first.
So now I can't because there's not a save point here.
Does the save point actually have a different icon when it's...
There's, I'm sure you've seen it. It's like the mountain symbol on the wall in the background.
Oh, okay.
That means it's a load point that you can leave and come back. I don't know when the last one was.
Ah. Right, wave dashing first.
Yeah. Like, the annoying part is there's just not, like, a good cue for this is when I should go and trying to time it off of a moving object.
Yep, I agree. I think I've said that a couple times with the game. That's its biggest issue is no good timing. No good visual cues, or at least no good visual cues that I've seen.
Trying to use the ones at the top to line it up. Okay, that was pretty close.
You got a corner jump and then you've got to grab onto it again, right?
Yeah, on the other side. I think I may have successfully done once, but I'm not sure.
I feel like that's the case.
I'm not even positive that I remember how to corner jump.
Dash up into the corner. That was it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now I'm trying to look at the fucking block as it moves instead of the ground. I'm missing my other shit. Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of insanely technical.
Okay. Come on. Yes.
Progress.
Yeah, I guess. That was a sarcastic guess, but I guess it was technically progress.
Oh, I totally know it was a sarcastic guess. Man, what a pain in the ass.
Yep. Right, I need to jump there. Fuck.
Think that's a new PB?
Might be. Come on. How was that not a fucking corner jump? My ass.
I hate you.
I wasn't actually prepared to succeed there. I thought I fucked it up. Thought I took too long.
I kind of wasn't prepared for you to succeed there either.
Too soon, Junior. I was prepared to succeed that time, and it just didn't. Fuck you.
On the plus side, if you're prepared to succeed and it doesn't work, it knows and just resets you.
Yeah. If I try to look at the cube and actually line myself up with where it is, I completely lose the ability to wave dash.
Oof.
I need to, for some reason, I need to be able, well, I know, I need to fucking get looking at the ground to see when to do the second jump. Oh, fuck, I can't do both. Especially when I just straight up miss the fucking round.
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Why am I doing that? I thought I was lining up on this same spot every time.
I haven't been paying attention to where you've actually been lining up.
Okay, if I'm too forward on that spot, I do miss. I need to line up with the bottom there. Okay.
This whole area is gross.
Yep. It is torturously hard. That's kind of the idea.
Mm.
Or maybe it wouldn't be torturously hard if I didn't skip everything before it. Hard to say.
That's fair.
But I'm pretty sure it still would be.
No.
Maybe it's torturously hard because I'm that bad at the game. Come on. Like, as soon as the cube's moving, I just go fully retarded. I don't... Like...
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Myers.
In his own.
Fuck homeroom. All my homies hate homeroom.
Is that what this room's called? This room is terrible.
Fuck. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
I totally get it.
Oh, good. Well, I'm just glad I'm not the only fucking idiot. Oh, why did you not corner jump?
Yeah, I can see why.
Fuck.
Still haven't figured out how to use the springboard in the next section yet.
We'll burn that bridge when we get to it.
That's fair.
I hesitated.
You did.
It's going to be too soon anyway, so it doesn't matter.
My knowledge of Celeste was like, I watched a few speedruns. I don't think they ever did this.
No, this is my first time ever playing through Chapter 9. Stop angle jumping. Oh, that actually was probably pretty decent. Except I clipped the spikes.
So the hesitation or just didn't get enough height?
I think I was just a little bit too close. Like, I hit the corner of the box, but also happened to hit the spikes because they were at almost the same height. Fuck you.
Oh.
way too long there. Too late. Missed. Just pure panic at that point.
Yeah. Did you forget about the box?
Pretty much. I was still recovering from the fact that I survived that last bit. Okay, so let's... Now that we actually did that...
I'm guessing you need to hit the springboard and then corner dash up on the box.
Yeah, you're right. Right here, like in the center of the screen.
Yeah.
You need to go across, corner jump over it, grab the right side again, then...
Jump up and walk out of the room blissfully.
Yeah, pretty much. All right. Too soon. Nope, not diagonal jump.
Why not?
Because you can't corner jump off a diagonal jump. Way too late.
Yeah, I'm still not even sure where the timing's supposed to be.
So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna let the box go. Jumping about when it reaches the longest one,
Yeah.
and then dashing about when it reaches the one after that. And I seem to be pretty consistently hitting the corner now.
Okay.
I know I said earlier I couldn't get my wave dashes without looking at the ground, but
Yeah.
now I can, because I've been doing it enough, so I can actually watch it.
Yeah. Hey, Sin. How's it going? Just walk the doggos and they're chilling.
Nice. Whoops. Excited to see Carrion.
Yeah, looks interesting.
Just not getting that teensy bit of height. I waited way too fucking long. I'm guessing I'm going a second too soon, and that's why it's not carrying me over.
Could be.
But if I go too late like that, then it slams me into the spikes when I corner jump.
Yeah.
So it's not a ton of room for error here. Whoops.
Nailed it.
Way too late. Come on. What do you want from me?
Perfection.
Gross.
All right.
I'll just read out that whole thing.
So, streaming games like Stadia, Xbox Scarlet Game Pass uses special decoding tech for input and output. That does that mean right now we're stuck on ancient decoders now to catch up on new ideas?
I think we're mostly stuck on waiting for general bandwidth to catch up. Like,
Like, Xbox Game Pass, you actually download the game.
I think there's also like with Xbox Game Pass, you can stream games to your phone.
Just needs to use like better remote desktop. That's a lot of data per hour.
I mean, if you're streaming 1080p video for an hour, you'd be that too, or more. Because that's basically what you're doing is streaming video and then sending the delays back, or sending the inputs back. The game is running on a different server. It's just sending you the video output. With like Stadia or whatever. I don't know how the Xbox One works. I'm assuming it's not running the fucking game on your phone.
$4K an hour still seems high.
I mean, I'm assuming they don't actually make it 1080p or even probably 7. But like if it was 720p, an hour of video streaming would be at least 4 gigs probably.
No. I would use my data on my phone in like.
But you put it on like 244 or 144p.
Yeah, but I've also had it on 1080. There's no way that's the data that's 1080p data.
I downloaded an hour and a half fucking 720p video the other day, and it was 6 gigs. When I watched that fucking 3 from Hell or whatever, it was 6 gigs, and it was like an hour and a half. I've completely lost ghost arguing about fucking dumb shit.
I know it's a constant stream video. I just still think there's better. Probably be using different compressions. It seems like a lot.
Oh, it is a lot, and that's the problem. That is probably what's keeping it from reaching general acceptance. That and 5G. Make it smoother. Like, I literally couldn't have fucking... Better work video quality from your stream. Yeah. Yeah, I guess there could be some, like, client-side upscaling or something.
Tried Stadia with Destiny 2. It was not great. So, we have poor phone reception and barely have 4G most of the time. Yeah, that's not going to be really useful for especially online gaming.
Yeah, your phone wouldn't barely even run Fortnite. Yeah, I think phone technology is there. Like, natively, phones can run fucking, like, 1440p games on 1440p screens. Like...
Internet essentially is treated as a necessity. Doesn't mean you get good internet.
High speed should be a basic utility, yeah.
There's a lot of different definitions of high speed, is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, if we would have written into law when high speed was implemented from, like, DSL, from dial-up, then yes, that would be a completely different idea of what high speed was compared to what we have now.
Yeah.
I understand that, but...
What do you mean correcting you? I just answered your question. Having the high-speed internet to be able to stream the top videos and games and such like that, no, I don't think that is a necessity.
Like, it's keep just hitting the tip of that.
No, good speed internet. No. I mean, misrepresentation might be, false advertising or something completely different. But no, like, internet to be able to stream movies and do a bunch of downloads and stream games and such, and I don't think that needs to be a necessity at all.
I do, but I can't really talk about it right now. Maybe a little bit. I think it's... Yeah, if you frame it as, oh, you just want to play games and watch movies, it's easy to dismiss how important it is. But there's, other fucking things too. Making Zoom calls, keeping in touch with people, being able to work from home.
You don't need to have very high internet to be able to do that stuff.
Well, I'm not talking about like fucking fiber. I'm talking about like 20 down.
Yeah, I don't consider that high internet.
That is high internet. That's all I had at my place, and that was enough to download movies and stream games and all that shit that you're talking about.
That's the base internet.
Yeah, that's like exactly what I want. Base internet that's not fucking dial-up, not weather dependent or...
Well, the weather dependent, you can't force a change in that.
I'm talking about like satellite areas where it gets...
Yeah, there are just areas it's too hard to be able to necessarily run the lines or such like that. So yeah, you're stuck on satellite. That would be weather dependent internet.
Okay, but they didn't say that for telephone lines.
No, they're using those line...
No, they taxed people because they recognized that everyone having a phone line was important, and then installed the phone lines even in the areas where it was difficult to do so.
Because you're on a cell phone connection, aren't you? So do they need to tax everyone else again so they can make those lines go out to everywhere again? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I know a lot of places don't have cable lines as well. You have to have satellite, essentially.
why did you jump into it, you fucking cunt?
And some of those things that will happen, but it'll take time. There's always going to be areas that are going to be behind on what those speed cap, what's considered low quality internet is.
Yeah, and it's like not talking about necessarily fucking, you know, in the middle of the fucking Arizona desert. I know people who live like 10 minutes outside of Spruce Grove on an acreage who can't get fucking internet.
Yeah, because they don't have the lines. They don't want to pay for the lines. They use the like Explorer net. They use like the Wi-Fi satellite internet. It's really expensive to run a line for like a single acreage.
Well, no, it's a neighborhood of acreages.
Still, it's not cheap.
Nope, it is not.
So, and they have access to the internet with a different infrastructure. No company should not be forced to have to run the lines there.
A company isn't forced to run the fucking water lines. It's an infrastructure.
TELUS does the TELUS lines. Shaw does the Shaw lines. It's not a government infrastructure thing.
I know, but I'm saying it should be.
Water isn't a government infrastructure thing in all cases. And how can you do that? So you now force two companies to run their lines there? Or
Shaw ran the lines into my building, but I wasn't using Shaw before. Yes, they should share them.
But they don't share them. They use completely different infrastructures. TELUS uses a completely different infrastructure than Shaw uses. You can't. It doesn't work that way.
It literally does. Everything in my building is Shaw, and I wasn't on Shaw.
Because you have a phone line. The Shaw stuff all comes in through the Shaw cable.
Yeah, and my internet came in through the Shaw cable.
So then you had a Shaw line. Eastlink was a Shaw line.
I didn't have Eastlink.
A lot of the cable ones pay for access from the Shaw cable.
Oh, so they can pay for it, which means they can share it.
I'm saying TELUS and I'm saying the big guys are two completely different fucking infrastructures. TELUS is its own infrastructure. Shaw's its own infrastructure. Yeah, it's not cheap to do. And there's a lot more infrastructure than just running the cables when it comes to getting that line, the network out as well. Mm-hmm. There's a lot more infrastructure.
I said,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought that was you couldn't hear me.
Here's the thing. You can give me 100 reasons about why it would be difficult and expensive and all this shit, and I would still say, yeah, it should still probably be something that's being worked on to make it as accessible as possible.
Okay. Done conversation.
Whoops. Bye. Whoops. I mean, for the reasons we were talking about, because it's expensive and difficult, and probably the amount of money that one person would pay in their monthly subscription for the rest of their life would not recuperate the cost for the company. It is, or might. I mean, you said it was about $3,000. You probably pay $3,000 in internet bills in the rest of your life, but it's not. A good business decision necessarily. And depending on how difficult it would be, how many people in the neighborhood want it.
Again, that's just talking about just running the lines. There's a lot of other infrastructure required by the different types of company to actually get the data pushing through. Like using DSL, for example, they have sites basically called head ends, which are like main server rooms for the infrastructure.
Take care.
Essentially, they if you're too far away from that, you get no DSL connection because of how the lines work. And then on the other hand, when you're with like using cable instead of DSL, because it's a shared line, the connections just get clogged up again unless you have that same type of infrastructure there for that. So
I would, thinking about it, I could almost see an argument for continuing to invest in advancements in mobile data to the point where you could basically run your entire house off of hotspotting your phone as a better solution.
Yep.
But I think that's a solution that's only even been remotely considered feasible for the last like 2 years and probably won't be feasible for another 20.
No, rocket hotspots have been around for about a decade.
Yeah, I'm talking about like you would pay your phone bill and then when you came home you would like just turn on hotspot and everything would run off of that.
Yeah.
I don't think like 5G is not going to do that. 6G is probably not going to do that.
Yeah. And there's still like
Plus data caps and shit. Like it
Yeah,
would have to be a completely different, like even just functionally, I don't think it would. And just the way most people's mobiles things are set up, you'd have to treat the phone bill the way you treat a home internet bill. And just, but as far as, you know, reaching rural areas, if you could consistently get a phone signal, it would might be better.
that's what they've done with the
But then you still need to build cell towers and shit. Like there's still infrastructure.
I mean, that's essentially what they're doing with the cell networks. Putting in it's going to be that will be weather dependent. And there are a lot of places even with like lines.
What does weather dependent mean?
Like if it's stormy and the towers because you've got a lot of the satellite connections and such, when you're out there and you don't have as much towers, bad weather can just cause network issues.
Right.
Yeah, you can use a hotspot for use hotspots quite reliable. Yeah. Fog fucks up signals. Snow, heavy rains.
Yeah, I was just the way you used it at first. I was curious what you meant by weather dependent, but yeah, no.
Well, because you said that it
I
shouldn't
did,
be.
yeah.
Assuming you didn't mean something else by weather dependent.
More or less. Same thing. I've made no progress on this level because I've been talking about this. Oh, I mean, no progress for lots of reasons, but that's one of them.
Oh, they're definitely not cheap.
And they're also, at least from what I've seen from people who use them for mobile streaming, they're a lot more effective in the States than they are here.
Again, it depends on where you are in the States still, right?
Yeah, urban.
Yeah.
I'm just saying they have at least the potential, best case scenario, for significantly better hotspots than we do. Because I looked into it when I was, out of curiosity, when I was looking at stuff like streaming Wade Jasper or whatever. Or streaming conventions, like doing like a streaming backpack.
Mm. Yeah, to go to the high quality streaming backpack ones, that would be expensive. And again, your cell phones can handle it.
Oh yeah, totally, Sid. No, 15 gigs isn't shit. I mean, it sounds like a lot for a cell phone plan, but not when it's your only internet access for the entire month. I couldn't live on 15 gigs a month. Why are you going off at that weird fucking angle?
This totally should give your phone some special properties of IP tablets. Custom ROMs, you get unlimited hotspot. Experience hacker. I don't think you can.
No, he's right. I've heard of that. Where you can genuinely hack Android to the point where it like just, it's the weirdest thing. It just doesn't tell your fucking provider how much data you're using because it's on some special bullshit. As far as I've heard, that is in fact a real thing, but I don't know how hard it is to do. Also, I assume it's basically akin to like cable theft, and they don't imagine they'd be very happy if they figured it out.
Yeah.
Because, you know, you stole all those bytes from them. All those bits and bytes, those were theirs, and you took them.
A good part of that's how you upkeep the infrastructure and such too, right?
Oh, for sure. Like, if everybody... It's real and it's also not real, right? Like, if everybody was using the full capacity of their data all the time, then it would stress out the infrastructure. So, yes. They need to disincentivize people from doing that. And, like, I'm sure to some degree... using data does put a tax on their system, a measurable tax in some form that costs them money. But the idea that a 2 gig plan costs 20 and a 20 gig plan costs 200, I can almost guarantee you it's not physically in any way costing them $180 more to get you those bits. It's just business. They're selling you something, just like anything else. It's a markup. Or I'm wrong. You can explain to me how it costs $180 to get you.
I'm not talking economics and politics with you. That is a losing cause, and I don't want to be that angry.
It's not economics or politics.
It's completely economics, but I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to get completely angry.
Okay. Fuck you. What isn't politics and economics? All the things that aren't political or economical. Actually, genuinely, if you could probably argue that just about everything falls into either.
No, nowadays you can't have the same discussions. No, this here specifically economics because we're talking about, costs and costs, profits and such like that, which is economics, and I know our economic policies are very different. So
Yeah, I didn't. Oh, fuck it. Forgot to buy something while you were at Eve's hub system. Is that bad? Are you like 1,000 light years away now? I don't know how Eve works.
yeah, no, I think that's about right.
Well, he said he didn't want to talk about it, so I just fucking mumbled to myself. It's about 30 minutes away. Jesus. Ew.
She's a grumpy old man.
I'm a grumbly young man. Suck my fucking dick. I wouldn't really say I'm a young man or an old man. I'm pretty much at this point just pretty dead center man.
It'd almost be what they call a middle age of some sort.
Fuck you. No, middle age is like over 40.
I thought it was like kind of mid 30s to 40s.
Am I gonna? Well, okay. I was gonna say, am I gonna die when I'm 60? Because if not, then I'm not at the middle of my fucking age. But I might. I think middle age generally meant 40 or 50 because that was, considered about half of when you're likely to fucking die.
Mm. KR will take the title of old man.
I mean, it's fine. I never figured I was going to live this long, so everything now is just a fucking out of spite. I don't know why I get a little higher pop on it sometimes. I'm not...
I have no idea.
Also, you can't take the old man title because you're younger than me, and that would also make me an old man. I think you're younger than me. Or are you Devin's age? I don't want any spoilers for Invincible. I am going to watch that. But yes, J.K. Simmons should voice everything and everything. He's pretty much the best.
That's a concept in a lot of a song called Ballad of Barry Allen.
Yep, fuck it, let's do it.
Yep.
Jesus. The fucking cable's in there. Nope.
Nope.
We didn't get any copyright IDs for yesterday.
Huh.
Also, I'm also 32 years old. So, fuck you.
Of the beating of a wing, of a hummingbird suspended in the aspect of the world, moving slower than molasses as I'm off to catch the girl who's falling off the bridge, and I'm there before she knows it. I'll be gone before she sees me. Got my hand around her waist, I pull her back to safety. By the time she knows what's happened, there'll be someone else who needs me, 'cause time keeps dragging on.
That's not a spoiler.
And on,
I would never consider that a
and
spoiler.
on, and on. Time keeps dragging on. Time keeps dragging on. I've got time to think about my past as I dodge between the bullets. And my life was so exciting before I got this way. How long ago it was now, I never can explain. By the clock that's on the tower, or the one that's in my brain. And I'm there before you know it. I'll be gone before you see me. And I'd like to get to know you, but you're talking much too slowly. And I know you want to thank me, but I never stick around, 'cause time keeps dragging on. And on, and on. And you say that time goes rushing by, it seems so slow to me. And you see a blue ray around you fly, but it takes too long, it seems so slow to me.
Yeah, I think it's a natural natural thought process when it comes to the concept of speedsters. It's essentially the reason why speedsters should pretty much universally be the strongest power set you can have.
That night, before lightning flashed around me and time changed speed. Now I gotta try to be so patient until calamity will strike. Because when things change in an instant, it's almost fast enough for me. And I'll be there before you know it. I'll be gone before you see me. And do you think you can imagine anything so lonely? And I know you'd really like me, but I never stick around. Cause time keeps dragging on and on and on and on and on. And you say the time goes rushing by. It seems so slow to me. And you see it blur around you fly. It takes so long, it seems so slow. And you say the time goes rushing by. It seems so slow. You complain I'm gone before you blink your eye. It takes so long, it seems so slow. And you say the time goes rushing by. It seems so slow. And I wanna be there while you laugh or cry. It takes too long, it seems so slow.
I'm just letting the music play. I wanted to show you the songs, you'd enjoy it. I'm not gonna fucking talk over it. Post it in the Jam Clam in case anybody wants it. There you go.
Barry is the original. He's the original Flash, isn't he?
I don't fucking know.
I'm sure he was the original Flash.
I don't read DC, and I especially don't read fucking Flash if I do.
Yeah.
I don't watch the Flash or any of that shit.
Yes. I'm pretty sure he's the Flash in most of the. It might not be the original. It might be the second one, but I think it's the most popular one. There's Barry Allen in.
I think he is the Justice League one. I think there was an older, like 1940s-ish one
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who had like the flat helmet,
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
British World War II helmet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Barry Allen's the second, but the most
Prolific.
commonly depicted one. Yeah. Yes. Like I've seen lots of different depictions where, yeah, Wally West I think is the first one. Wasn't he? That sounds right. I mean, when you make your time powers be able to control, or when you make your speed powers able to control time, and it does fuck it up a lot. Pretty sure almost every crisis has somehow been caused by him fucking around with time. Quicksilver isn't a speedster. Or wait, no, sorry. I'm thinking Silver Surfer for some reason because I'm retarded. Oh my god.
Quicksilver.
No, you know what? You know why I did
No,
that?
revoked. Nerd card revoked.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Go home.
Because I am home. Fuck you.
No, your home's over there. I rent at least part of this space. This is our space. Your home is over there.
I don't know why. No, I know exactly why I thought Silver Surfer. Because I actually saw like the little teaser for Fantastic Four.
Oh, okay.
So Silver Surfer was on my mind. Some retarded reason.
No, I don't think that Quicksilver is faster than the Flash.
I don't think so. I don't think he's faster. They've never done the shit with Quicksilver that they do with fucking the Flash.
Well, I mean, even at the very core of the character is the idea that the Flash needs to have the Speed Force,
Yeah.
or else he'll run himself to death.
Yeah.
Whereas Quicksilver does not have that.
Yeah.
God damn it, I said I don't fucking read DC or Flash, and now I'm fucking outing myself that I fucking know shit about the Speed Force. So, yeah, between, like, the Speed Force, the fact that I'm pretty sure fucking the Flash is, like, run to the sun and back and can run fast enough to reverse time, I'm pretty fucking sure the Flash is faster.
Yeah.
That was Days of Future Past.
Yeah.
You've been found out, exposed. Man, if that's what I get exposed for, I'll take it.
The Speed Force is what gives the Flash and I can't remember what his nemesis is. It's what gives them their power. It's literally a cosmic force of speed.
And it also what essentially lets them not, like, rip the skin off their bones from wind resistance when they're running so fast.
And that one's not part of the animated universe, though, is it?
I did say that.
Did
So this room sucks.
Yep.
Break time.
All right. Flashpoint was part of the universe? All right.
Interesting idea of a time boom.
It's like most of the animated stuff isn't the DCAU anymore. You know. Anyway.
The best Flash thing that's ever fucking been made is that one fucking clip from one of the DC animated movies where I think it's like Lex Luthor or something takes over his body and he goes to the mirror, takes off the mask and goes, finally, I'll know who it is. And he takes off the mask, looks in the mirror and goes, I have no idea who this person is.
Yeah.
Like, just because you've seen their face doesn't mean you know every fucking face in the world.
Yeah.
You're going to know who they are.
Yeah.
Good job, dipshit. Like, with Bruce Wayne, it makes sense because it's fucking Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
You unmask Batman, you go, oh, that's that fucking one billionaire dude in the city.
Yeah. Who the fuck's gonna recognize, like, yeah, Peter Parker or
Yeah.
the Flash?
All right, we'll be back in a couple minutes.
Yeah. See you guys shortly.
All right, I'm back. Devin got so mad that I was right about everything that he just left. Cocksucker. Yeah, I thought so to what Wally West being Flash in Justice League. And I am... Batman is my one delve into DC, really. And any familiarity with other characters pretty much comes from crossovers with Batman. Why am I just like 2 pixels short of clearing that every time? Or like, maybe there'll be longer time to load up Minecraft. You arrive before I can even load in a realm. I mean, we did take a longer than usual break too. Thanks, Gar. Does the PC work for games only, or does console streaming work? What do you mean? We're like our PC? Right now, both computers are pretty much on console streaming only. This one because it's old, and the other one because I don't fucking know. I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, it can play games, or it can stream, but it can't do both. Or it overheats. Or something and crashes. Oh, you came back.
Any luck doing the thing?
No. I told him he got so mad that I was right about everything that you decided to leave.
Not sure if I need to get caught up on chat or if you.
No.
I know it's a typo, I'm just not sure which way it's a typo.
There's no answer because we don't know what the fuck you meant.
Yeah, I know there's a typo. I don't know how it's a typo.
For all we know, you're asking is Devin lava? To which, yes, obviously.
Yeah. Because I'm fiery?
No, because no one will touch you.
Because I'm fiery.
I mean, we're all on delay. Oh, I did answer that. I specifically fucking answered that. How much of a fucking delay are you on? Yeah, no, I answered that. No, we'll probably do Paladins on console. Like it has we figured out it had crossplay, right? Yes, the PC is still being a piece of shit. Well, I might actually have some time to work on that this week. I don't get it. I'm doing the right thing, and I'm just like 1 or 2 pixels shy of clearing the jump, and I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, fuck. And then I got it, and I'm fucking... And this is only the first half of this, and I mean, I'm more consistent than I was when I started, like, at least hitting the corner jump most of the times.
Yeah.
And hitting my wave dash most of the times. Like, improvement is there, just...
Paladin's crossplay. That's what I was looking for.
Sorry?
I was just looking at Paladin's crossplay.
No, I made a joke about Devin leaving. He didn't actually leave.
I have the crossplay for PC, Xbox, and Switch. And I'm seeing something about it welcoming PlayStation 4.
Oh, I thought you were going to install it on your Switch then.
PlayStation 4 has cross-play, but they don't have cross-progression and cross-commerce on the PlayStation 4.
Okay. Sorry, I know now it would be a pain in the ass for you to download it on the Switch, probably. Probably took you like 3 days to download it on the PC. But that's fine. We can crossplay with PC. Yeah, no worries. I probably did say that because I hadn't touched my fucking Xbox in like 2 months. No, 2 months is not enough. Way longer. But it's fine. I mean,
It's got crossplay, so whichever system.
Devin would have been playing on a fucking controller anyway. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And I'm a fucking beast on a controller, so I don't really give a shit. Or maybe I'll get the PC installed this week. Regardless, whatever works for you, just go for it.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
This is more upbeat than stuff you listen to by Brand New. Yeah, probably.
Most infamous screen. Nice wave dash, dipshit. Is this actually the last screen?
This is the last screen?
No. No, I thought it never mind. Fucking idiot. Well, somebody could probably look at mine. Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, just finish it on PC. That's fine. Yeah, I don't know how he gets that much more height there than I do. Okay, yeah, so we were right on about how to do it.
Yeah.
Hardest screens in the game. So first let me just demonstrate what I do.
Just how much grip he has? That's cheating.
Let's break this screen down and do it piece by piece. The beginning's the hardest part. What I usually tell people here is to do an extended super dash instead of an extended hyper dash or a wave dash. Let me demonstrate. That's using a super dash. That's a hyper dash. And that's a wave dash. Let's get into the tech. So I'll try and keep this short. There's lots of other good videos explaining these moves. I'll try and link some in the description. Super dash is where you dash along the ground and jump while you're still in the dash state, so that you get a normal height jump that's boosted. It looks like this. To do an extended super dash, you stay in the dash state a little bit longer so that your dash refreshes before you jump. It looks like this. You can see the differences when I do an extended super dash and jump a little bit later. I get my dash back in the air so that I can dash again. A hyper dash is the same thing, except instead of dashing horizontally along the ground, I dash down diagonal. The hyper dash is taught in Core Seaside.
Whoops.
And it's a very valuable move through the game because it does a lower jump arc, but it goes faster.
Fuck.
To do an extended hyper dash, just as before, you stay in the dash state longer and delay the jump. And again, you can see that my hair is red when I'm in the air. Finally, a wave dash.
So he
is
dashes
very
down
similar
diagonal into
to
the
an
ground while
extended
standing
hyper
still?
dash,
Yeah, that's what I
but
said.
You start from the air.
I know how to do those.
The wave dash is taught in Farewell. The advantage to using the wave dash is that the game is generous, and if you press the jump button a couple frames before landing on the ground, rather than eating your input, the game actually gives you your jump back, and you get a jump. So, with the wave dash, the timing is a little bit more flexible on jumping because you can buffer the jump a couple frames before you land. If you practice wave dash, you should be able to chain them together like this, and it's a very valuable move for speedrunning. If you practice these moves enough, you'll get to the point where the timing between dashing and jumping is built into your muscle memory, and you should be able to do them easily. This is really helpful for Farewell, some of the Seasides, custom levels, and extremely useful if you want to speedrun. Let's get back to Farewell. The reason I say to use a super dash here instead of a hyper dash or a wave dash is because the slower, higher jump arc of the super dash makes it easier to set up the wall bounce. Let me demonstrate. That's using a super dash.
Oh, fuck. That's why.
And that's using a hyper dash.
I've been doing a corner jump, but he's doing a wall bounce.
You can
That's
see
why
also that the hyper
getting
dash
different height.
flings me directly into these spikes that are sticking out here. Let's look at the spacing and the timing. So we can go to the extended variance menu and slow the game down to 10% so that we can get in. First, I gotta
You can?
grab the block.
Oh yeah, this one here can make this. I'm pretty sure you can make this like give
So
yourself
for
like
spacing,
infinite
I like to line up the right
dashes
foot,
and stuff too.
which is Madeline's left foot, right above that little circle there.
That's right about where you were lining up.
For timing, what I like to do is I like to wait until the front of the block, the right side of the block, just peeks into that second gap there, like so. Now, there are many different ways to figure out the timing to this, so whatever system you have works for you, you can keep it. So I dash right now. If you position yourself properly, you won't bonk your head on the spikes, and you'll have plenty of time to figure out the wall bounce. And just like that, we clear the first obstacle.
Yeah.
I don't know. No, there was a bunch of execution stuff that we knew that was taught in the B-sides.
Yeah, I literally skipped half the fucking game.
Yeah. Just trying to get into your muscle memory now.
I'm trying to do a fucking hyper jump. Those are just super jumps.
He said super hyper will throw you into the spikes.
Well, then if you're doing a super, you'd do it from like up here. You wouldn't go this far back. 'Cause that doesn't take me. That only takes me halfway there. God damn it.
In the chapter, and it's probably one of the hardest screens in the game. So, first let me just demonstrate what I do.
Oh, okay. Right. He bonks his head.
What I do.
Goes through the spikes there. Okay. Wish I was playing on a fucking keyboard. Yeah, you can turn it back up.
Yeah, lots of people have fidget items. I mean, I specifically have a fidget ring.
I do too, but I don't have it with me. Or don't have it on.
I'm
My bad.
actively fidgeting with, like, hair elastic, too.
I mean, yeah, like, obviously it's okay. And it is healthy and it's good. But it's probably not normal and you're probably have ADD.
Or a board, or... That's why a lot of people doodle.
Yeah, a lot of those people are fucking ADD too.
Not all of them, though, but...
Yeah, but it's the fact that he calls it comforting is... I don't think neurotypical people find that comforting. They just find it engaging. I think it sounds like he's stimming.
Yeah.
I'm not getting that same jump arc that he was.
Yeah, he had a bit of a hierarchy, didn't he?
Yeah. When he was going through techniques, he didn't actually talk about fucking wall bounce, did he?
I don't think so. He called it a wall bounce.
Yeah. It is a wall bounce. He's not hitting the corner. He's
Yeah.
bouncing off the middle of the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Nope. Wrong input.
It's the hardest part. What I usually tell people here is to do an extended super dash instead of an extended hyper dash or a wave dash. Let me demonstrate. That's using a super dash.
It seems like any of them will work,
That's a hyper
technically.
dash. And
Yeah, he
that's a
did
wave
corner
dash.
jump there.
Yeah,
That's a
but
high.
look at the super dash one.
That's using a.
Jumps off the middle of the block.
That's using a. Super,
Yeah.
He's there way before it and jumps off the middle.
That's,
Yeah. I'm saying it looks like it is possible with the.
Well, yeah, it should be possible.
Yeah.
I've done it,
Yeah.
but not consistently.
A fidget ring, so. This ring here. You can't see it or shit.
No.
Basically, it's got
A ring in the middle of the ring that
that
moves.
spins.
Yeah.
So I just go like this, and the ring keeps spinning.
But it's not actually spinning against your skin.
Yeah.
Just
trying to find something to stimulate your. Stimulate your mind. Oh, that's the neutral jump thing. Okay. So you jump into the wall without holding a direction, just jump immediately right away. You can actually use it to like climb walls and shit.
Get in, loser. We're going to the internet. Good evening, everybody. I am Dadbod. Tonight, I wanted to make a quick video detailing neutral jumps. I've had a ton of people ask me over a pretty long period of time. I don't know what neutral have stamina. Once you run out of stamina, you start to blink, you fall, you die. It's tragic. Neutral jumping is a method that is used to climb without using any of your stamina, so that you do not die, because this part in particular is vital to getting the dashless flying strawberry. And what neutral jumping does is it allows you to climb without utilizing any stamina whatsoever. I left, obviously you can see my controller on the screen. So what we want to do is, the first thing you absolutely cannot do is use your grab. Let go of grab. We're not holding on to grab at all. So you can see it on the screen here. We do not want that. So essentially you're going to push towards the wall and you're going to jump off. Every time you hit your jump input, you have to let go of your directional input. The second you move away from the wall though, and you jump, you want to DI or directional input back towards.
fuck this game. Stimming is just short for like stimulating.
Yeah.
Like it's basically what you're doing. Stimming can be an ADD thing. It also, I think, genuinely comes up more in the context of like autism or Asperger's, like autism spectrum disorder. But ADD is basically autism light. Yeah, I think I could have had that. Nice. See my super wave dash there?
Yep. Yeah, it'd be the same idea as like spinning the watch face.
Or for some people, I mean, it can be chewing on things, flapping your arms, walking in circles. It can be tons of things, like on a more dramatic scale up from fidgeting. Tapping your feet, lots of things. So now I feel like I'm basically fucked because I'm just learning the whole thing over again, including like 2 new tricks. I think I had that there, except I was a second too late.
You can't grab it all when you're...
I didn't grab.
Okay.
I just touched the wall too long.
So I never completed this. Is too much for you?
To be fair, there's nothing even remotely close to this in the actual game.
Yeah.
I guess this would count with completing it. Although, like, chapter 7, you get a credits roll. Like, this is technically DLC.
Yeah. Autism will install now.
Okay. Did you see the part where I did the thing?
I mostly caught it, yes.
We all need help. I don't mean that in some like edgelordy fucking Mad Hatter, we're all crazy here way. I just mean like we're all fucked. Did it too soon. Way too late. Yeah, I'm mashing jumps. I'm still hitting the corner jump. Whoops. I wall bounced.
True.
Dang. Wall bounce be nuts. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Okay. All right. Those. One of those. And then fuck it up. Fuck, I think I held back. Fuck. Said not to do.
It's not to do.
A hyper jump, right?
Yeah. Because Hyper has a good chance of landing in the spikes at the end. I think that's the angle you're going.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot more height there than I was expecting you to. I'm pretty sure you died to the spikes on the top of the box.
Okay. All of us? Fuck, I got so much more height there than I was expecting.
Yep.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't.
He hates us. He hates us all.
It's just because I'm a misanthrope.
Fucking cocksucker. No, that was my answer. He's a fucking cocksucker. Fuck, I was not expecting it.
Fuck.
Well, here's the thing, Sin. The fact that, you know, we've talked about all kinds of shit for like 7 fucking years, and it's never come up that he's anything other than straight, means you're either like so disbelieving that somebody in this particular crowd of degenerates could just be a straight person, or you're putting him in an awkward position where he either needs to lie or
All of a sudden, talk
out
about
himself.
something that I've never talked about
Yeah.
in the entire time that I've streamed.
Why? He's sitting right beside the biggest fucking faggot in the world.
You know, fuck
How would
this
he
guy.
not be accepting of people? Yeah, to be fair, that's not actually a good argument. Lots of people can associate with. That's literally just gave you the equivalent of, I have a black friend. So that's not necessarily true. But I mean, he hasn't fucking hate crimed me yet, so let's just assume he's good. To be fair, if you end up beating me to death,
It's not
I was gonna say there's lots of reasons, and it's probably gonna happen, but it probably won't be because I'm gay.
You've thrown your last Coke bottle at me.
No, it's fine. It's not that you asked the question. It was kind of a... I had more problem with you asking, like, is he some form of LGBT that he's never talked about than asking, you know, what's your thoughts? Because, again, you're putting people in an awkward position where if they haven't talked about it, they either have to lie or they have to out themselves, and that's not you shouldn't ask people that.
Give a basic answer. I don't care where you stick it. Not something that is going to affect how you think of a person. It shouldn't.
You still managed to somehow...
What?
Nothing.
I think there was a lot of plastic bottles at me. And bottle caps. You did
I
last night,
don't
you
think
did.
I've thrown a single bottle cap at you since we moved to this studio, and I think I've maybe thrown a bottle twice. And yes, one of those happened to be yesterday.
Yeah, but it's a known thing that you do, so I'm just keeping it alive for the memes.
Yeah, it's almost like I got a lot less eager to just throw shit when we weren't in my place anymore.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
You're getting over that a lot more consistently.
Yeah. It's almost like I watched a fucking tutorial on it.
I know, right?
That's fine. I mean, it's not your sole responsibility to keep the conversation going, but I do appreciate the effort. Trust me, even if we don't agree with how a question is phrased or something that, we're never going to hold that against you. We're never going to think less of you for asking a question. So never be afraid to just say what's on your mind.
Yeah. We only do that for Seraph.
Oh, fuck, true. I didn't mean to fucking bounce off that. I tried to land in front of it. So I need to land to reset my dash.
No, hitting the bounce pad. Reset your dash.
True. All right. I pulled back too far.
Or too soon.
One or the other.
New PB?
Yep.
Which part in particular was your fault, KR? What's your responsibility?
Did you just get to that part? I'm genuinely curious whether, like, you're both on that much of a fucking delay.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I waited too long.
Yep. Okay, so it was like a 2-minute delay.
Yeah, I think he might be.
That was only like a 30-second response. Wow.
Yes, you can say what's on your mind.
Yep.
As long as it doesn't question the fucking telephone companies, apparently.
Oh, obviously.
The telepath vamp mummy of RE8 is overrated. True!
I have heard this a few times. Like, I actually saw someone like straight going, it's like, ew, no, why? It's like, I get it, but ew, no, why?
Why am I hitting that pillar now? Like, the fuck?
I think there's a lot of complicated things around that question.
Oh, 100% yes.
That it's complicated?
I mean, if the simple answer is, do you think there'd be lesser oppression, then yeah. I mean, less just simply means less than now.
Yeah.
So 100% yes.
And there's less oppression than there was even like 20 years ago.
Sure, exactly.
Yeah. Stuff changes all the time. And I don't think it has anything necessarily to do with older generation passing.
Really?
I don't think it directly has anything to do. I think that's part of it. There's a reason why I said I think it's complicated.
It is complicated because the current generation learns it from the older generation. So it's not like it's going to just stop. Especially in, institutionally in like religious circles. How did I lose this
You're
entirely?
You're too far
But
ahead.
that's because I was hitting the pillar, so I was trying something.
I think you're hitting the pillar because you're too far.
No.
Oh, never mind. Okay.
No, he said foot here.
No. You're a little bit.
You said front foot on the circle.
I used the line when I was actually looking at what he did.
The line in the middle of the circle?
Alright.
I think I'm just saying jump too soon. And then for a while there, I was honestly not putting that much effort into lining it up, and I was still getting it, so I don't know. Are older people a majority of the voice when it comes to denying? Because old people have been around longer, so they have more money and power, and they are more involved. I mean, the majority of people currently elected in office are older.
It's true care.
This isn't fucking political. This is basic fucking human rights. And this is something we can't fucking talk about.
No,
then I don't really want to fucking do
There
this.
is a lot of political stuff around it. Because it all becomes all about just conservative versus left. It becomes
Literally
policies.
nobody said anything about conservatives.
Really? You just said it's like, oh, it's all the old people politicians. So yeah, it is a political thing. And yeah, I don't like talking about it because I don't like getting angry about it. And I've never wanted to bring this stuff up. Especially if I say something that happens to disagree with you guys somewhat. You guys all tear into me, so I don't fucking respond to it. There's a reason for that. There's a reason why I don't go into half the shit on the Discord. Because I got tired of seeing it and didn't want to engage in the conversations.
I never
So
said
I'm not-
conservative. I just said politicians.
I'm not stopping you from saying anything. I don't feel like engaging in it. Because yeah, people have made all of this stuff political. You forgot
I
to
knew.
jump.
I didn't know how far it was going to go, and I just kind of panicked. But hey, I did it, kind of.
There's nothing wrong with you asking the questions. I may choose to not engage very deeply in that. That's fine.
I didn't mean to land on the spring. What, I got like 15 minutes?
Yeah, ish.
It would be nice to beat this one screen.
Yeah.
So I have to start it. Then I have to line myself up.
Yeah.
Then I have to wait for it to line up.
Yeah.
Then I need to look back at myself so I can line up my dash and jump at the right time. Then I gotta look back at the box to see where it is. Like in the first 2 seconds, I have to go did with my eyes.
Yeah.
Fuck. Fuck. I don't know why it jumps so far. I just was not prepared to make that.
Yeah, no, it's fair. It's the worst part about screens like this is you get in the habit of not succeeding.
Yeah.
That once you do,
I thought I had it pretty good there for a second. Now, I don't know why I still am not entirely sure what's causing me to hit my head on that pillar half the time. It even shows in the video your head can go through it. Your head is not actually part of your hurt box.
step a little bit further forward than you are. Not by much, but like by a pixel or two.
Come on, you fucking cunt. Fucking slide down. I don't know why sometimes it feels like I launch a mile off that wall and sometimes not so much.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't quite understand the mechanics and definitely don't have a feel for them.
The fact that I even made it over on that one seems weird, but who's complaining?
Celeste, she ran into the spikes. Decent D&D sesh yesterday where once again threw DM for a loop.
What did you do to the poor bastard this time?
And remember that time we threw our GM for a loop by, trying to solve stuff peacefully and by investigating shit instead of going and beating the crap out of everything?
Yeah.
Your boat was attacked by sea monsters. Went to nearby hyper-rigid class structure town. Try to get help a little boy. Try to help a little boy move a boulder, but you're not the right class. You might get reassigned to that class. Alright. Anytime class is mentioned, D&D, it's like, okay, which class are we talking about here?
Right? Right, when you say a town with a hyper-rigid class structure, it's like, okay, so serfdom.
Yeah.
But no, it's like only barbarians and fighters are allowed to move rocks, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Swear to God, Bard, if you touch that fucking rock.
Test clear out a mine. Some bugs. Got attacked by a rock tentacle creature. It wasn't a rock.
Was a rock? Octopus. I genuinely forgot the word for octopus.
Approached by a bird brain. Offer, leave our shit alone. We won't fuck with you. Your character's like, yeah, totally. Let's go talk to people in town. Definitely not discuss backstabbing this deal. Town is just awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. And there's multiple definitions, so I had to stop for a second and go, okay.
Way too late. Fuck off. I didn't touch those fucking spikes. You're a liar. Fuck.
Stuck as vibe class. Just took part in some totally not opium. Stayed too long in the free area. So they have a class for the drug addicts. That's amazing.
I thought vibe class meant you had to pleasure the women.
Yes, how was she supposed to get the drugs? You know, I have to say, that really doesn't sound like a super rigid class structure.
No, it almost sounds like an almost too fluid class structure.
Yeah.
Though I guess it depends. Like, it's rigid because they don't know you yet, and then once you're assigned into it, they look at what you do to assign you something, and then once you're assigned to it, then you're stuck in it.
I guess.
Coming into town as a stranger, they don't know what you are, so they're looking at what actions you do to assign you into a class.
Okay.
I'm assuming somebody couldn't, be vibe class, then go push a boulder, and then suddenly be labor class. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Or just, everybody would just go sit in the fucking castle and be like, nah, bitch, I'm king class. Fucking look at me.
So there's a free area that you can go into to not to do what you're not allowed. But no, he specifically said there was like an adventurer class, so you'd think the strangers would be an adventurer class.
You'd think, but they don't know. Think the only people who come in from out of town are adventurers?
Yes.
Yeah, fucking no.
Because you said they would reassign you a role.
Oh, and you can't leave the town.
Generally, only adventurers get reassigned.
Yeah, fuck, there's a delay today. And I see the... How's the actual video, KR, if you're watching? Like, is it fucking laggy or what? No, I fucking missed the spring. So why would anybody be do anything in town? You're now subject to their... Okay, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I got you.
So if you're an adventurer who comes in and sells your loot, you're now a merchant class and you're stuck there forever.
Get fucked, you dumb nerd. Easy peasy. Easiest fucking screen of my life. Do I have to, like, dash through when I push it down?
I think that's basically the idea.
There we go. There we go. I cleared 2 screens today.
Oh, yeah.
The fuck is this shit?
Well, stuff you figure out next week.
Not if I do it first try. Fuck.
He says on his 5th try. Stream is fine. It's just delayed.
Fucking Christ. Right, I have to. Is it 3:32? Is that what that says?
Yep.
I did finish it pretty much on time. Mother, I hate these fucking feather ones so much. Alright, so yeah, we'll take a quick break like we usually do between streams, retitle shit, get set up for Dev to play Carry On, and we will be back in a few minutes.
Yep.
Unless I do this right now! Fuck. God damn it. This game fucking sucks, dude. Whose fucking idea was this?
Yours?
Yeah, probably. I didn't know, to be fair, I'd already played the game. I didn't know this shit existed, because I hadn't played the DLC yet. This is only half my fault. It was out of ignorance. I'm gonna go on a fucking limb here. Can I just skip that entirely?
I don't know. Yes? Maybe? Well, that one doesn't actually fall.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Oh, you might actually need to have the blocks come down?
Oh, no. Don't fucking tell me that. I quit. I see what you're saying. You need to go around, drop this one,
And use that.
so that it's there in between. Oh, no way. Fuck that. All right. Well, hopefully the stream will be a little bit healthier when we come back.